Alright, YouTubers, I just got back from my hike up to Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna make soup. I've showed this soup probably years ago now. This is based on a soup my grandfather used to make, and he made it with corned beef, you know, that comes in a can, but everything in this soup can be canned, which makes it a great emergency soup. I carried along with me just in case, you know, somewhere. So you got corned beef, you got vegetables and stuff like that, and you can make an easy soup when you might not have any power. But again, I'm going to modify it. How much power things use, and to make this I'm going to use my little cheapo electric burner, and then I'm going to do another video showing how much many different things use in power. So hopefully you can see that. That's using about 700 watts on full blast. Kind of just gee whiz. Grab this pan, which isn't my Copper Chef, obviously. And what I have here is just some ground pork. I changed the original recipe, and usually I use hot Italian sausage, but I grabbed the pork because it was the most thawed. And that's how, when I do this RV and stuff, that's what I do. I kind of grab the thing that's, oh, if I set that out for a little while, it'll be thawed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat that up and cook it first, and we'll come back. Slowly heat it so it doesn't scorch. I'm just using a wooden spoon to break it up. And, you know, it's just brown and pork. Nothing all that extravagant. I'm going to add a little garlic powder. This is a great soup for a cold and nasty day, and I think it's, if it's 50, it's just barely. It's I had a real good cold front come through. Okay, so what I do as it's boiling down to get the fat out, I just take paper towels and soak up the grease that way. I've probably shown that before, but to me that's an easier way than my ability to pour grease down the side of a pan, and then I just throw the paper towel away. Alright, so in there we put some carrots. Got the pork in there, carrots, I put some sweet peas. I drained these. It's really nasty cold out there, so this would be a good hearty meal. Some veg all, 2 cans of that. I think I'm pushing the bounds of this pot. I've actually never made this when RVing before. Some chili beans. Alright, I'm going to try to squeeze that extra can of veg all in there. That's too much stuff in the soup. Can you call it soup if it's all stuff? Now I'm going to use some spicy Mott's V8 juice. I guess it wouldn't be V8 juice. Why? I use this because to me it tastes the same as V8 juice and it's cheaper. So we'll pour that in. This pot wanted that in there. What we're going to do, I'm going to turn it up, stir it around, bring it to a boil. Maybe I'll add a little bit of water to it. Put the water right in the jar and get the little bit of leftovers out. Alright. So that's going to be good eating. I have a feeling this might get shared with some camper neighbors, huh? Because that's a lot of soup. But it's supposed to be nasty for a couple days, so once it gets cooled, it can go into a Ziploc bag. And put the cover on it. Let it come up to boil. Just boil real quick, and then I'll let it simmer for a while. That's still plugged in. 681 watts. Oh, that smells good. That smells really good. And let it keep going. We're coming along pretty good. Alright, we're boiling. Look at there. Keeping the RV warm and smelling good. A lot of people don't like to cook in their RV, I understand that. So I'm going to turn this down to low and just let it simmer for a while. I'll show you what it eats like. A ladle out. A bowl. Yeah. Looky, looky. Let's eat it. Throw some oyster crackers in there with it. It really is a nasty day. It's getting colder and colder all the time. You see? Good stuff. Oh yeah, that'll warm you up. All right, YouTubers, have a great and wonderful day. All right, you deserve a flyover. Camera shows the colors better of this food. And I could add some sriracha, but I'm drinking coffee. I often do stupid things. This is one of those things. So I'll share it with you, to be honest. All right, YouTubers, that is my microwave. They say you can't fix stupid, but we're going to try to see if we can. So I made that soup. Really good soup. Nice for cold weather and all that good stuff. And when I got done, I had an ice pack, and I had a package of strawberry something or other stuff that was frozen. And I'm like, oh, the pot fits in the microwave. Let me put the ice pack and the strawberry stuff in there. Well, the bag friggin' leaked. And now my microwave is pink. So the first thing we're going to try, I got a bunch of different things to try to get that out of there. First thing is going to be rubbing alcohol. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's get in some of it. Okay, the GoPro is in an inconvenient place, so let me work on this. All right, the rubbing alcohol got the biggest majority of it. I'm gonna wipe it out, give it a second coat, keep seeing how close to normal I can make it. Man, I guess you can't fix stupid, but sometimes you can clean up after it. It really is stained pink pretty bad. So that's what it looks like after a little bit of that soft scrub. I'm going to try that Lysol with some bleach in it, see how it does. It's better, I just like to get it white again, you know. Cleaning up after stupid. Okay, so with everything being equal, what worked the best was the rubbing alcohol. So right now I actually have a little of it sitting down in there to try to get those little spots. I fall victim of that. If a little bit works, then use more. And sometimes that's not always the best, but see if I can get it out. But it's definitely better. Mostly due to the rubbing alcohol. Okay, I think I got it all.